Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another stale movie review. Today we are talking about Tourist Trap. Tourist Trap was requested of me by one of my creepy patron peeps, Kevin, so thank you so much for your request, Kevin, and let's get into this. Directed by David Schmoller. I hope I said that right. Tourist Trap follows a group of young friends stranded at a secluded roadside museum who are stalked by a masked assailant who uses his telekinetic powers to control the museum's mannequins. So Tourist Trap is a feature-length reworking of a short film David Schmoller did called The Spider Will Kill You, which follows a blind man who lives in an attic of an old theater and falls in love with a female mannequin who turns out to be very animated and very deadly. Sorry, I had to read from my phone there because I haven't seen the short film. But when Tourist Trap was released in theaters, it was given a PG-13 rating, and I guess apparently that affected the popularity of the movie, and it didn't do great at the box office. After that was re-rated, given an R, and has become quite the cult classic. The subgenre of horror in which Tourist Trap definitely falls under deals with the collision of two cultures. For example, past versus present, wild versus the modern. Popular examples of urbanoia are Deliverance, I Spit on Your Grave, The Hills Have Eyes, and even Psycho has elements of this with the motel that has become, you know, more or less a ghost town because of the new highway that was put in, which, you know, drives people right past the motel. Owner of the museum, Mr. Slauson, mentions a couple times how the new highway has ruined the museum's business. So in a sense, it's a lot of times a place that was once modern and once, you know, popular, and now has since kind of been reclaimed by the wild and is a thing of the past now. And then we have these young kids, these teenagers, college kids, whatever, that come in and represent like the present, represent modern themes. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I liked parts of this movie, and some of them went right over my head. Like, basically I liked everything having to do with the mannequins. The mannequins were so scary. The way their mouths opened and the sound of their like laughing or kind of singing, it felt like a combination of both, which is just like so scary. And despite the name, I feel like 2005's House of Wax had a lot of similarities with this movie. Like, we have the two brothers, a kind of museum. We have the whole scene where Davy is like plaster casting or something a girl's face and it kills her. There was a lot of like cool similarities between those, so you can kind of see partly where House of Wax got their inspiration from. I didn't really like any of the characters though in Tourist Trap. I feel like we should have at least felt something for the final girl, and I just didn't. Speaking of, I felt like the performances were unintentionally funny. But maybe that's part of the cult classic charm, because a lot of the dialogue and the acting is just real bad. I just didn't know what to expect with this movie, so like, I guess I don't know, it just went over my head. The one good performance for me anyway was Chuck Connors, who plays Mr. Slauson / spoiler alert, Davy. I thought his performance was really good, and yeah, totally not that I didn't suspect him or anything, but I don't know, the performance was just really good. I like to switch between the two characters. So overall, I don't hate the movie. I definitely missed the cult classic train though. Like, I even took to my Instagram story, and everyone who responded like said how much they love the movie, and I'm kind of just like, I don't get it. Fine if you like the movie. I just missed it. Like, it zoomed right past me. Like, but I didn't hate it though. And like I said, those mannequins were way freaky. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. On IMDb, it has a 6.2 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it doesn't have a critic score, but audiences give it a 47%. And then it has a 3.2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. I was able to watch this movie on Amazon, so if you want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave an affiliate link to rent it in the description. There's no pressure to use that link, obviously, but if you do, it does help out the channel. If you've already seen Tourist Trap, however, which I have a feeling most of you probably have, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. As always, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a Creepy Peep today. I post videos Monday through Friday, and you can ring that notification bell down there to be notified every time I post a video, even though it doesn't ever really work. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange. Bye. This video is brought to you by all of these awesome Patreon supporters who are listed here on the screen. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want to find out the perks to being a Creepy Patron Peep, you can follow that link that's in the description box. And if you want to check out more videos, you can click the video that's on the screen right now.